Good morning, everybody. I'm just waiting for the computer to settle so I can make sure that we're live in the right place. We've had a issue the last couple of days where it hasn't come up on my page and I've had to refresh. So just bear with us just a second. Yes, it doesn't look like it's coming through, so let's change that up a bit. Sorry about this. We will be here soon. And I can see my page and I can't get to it. Oh dear. There we go. So I can make sure that that's it. Shut me out now so I can talk to you. Well, welcome to this Friday morning. Bit cloudy out there and it's a little bit windy. I don't know how warm it is out there. Anyway, welcome to Babsie's Card Making and Crafting. I'm Babsie and I'm here to give you some insight into what I've been up to this week. Well, it's been quite a full-on week with all the cards that I've made. So I'm just grabbing some out the back here so I can show you. We're starting doing some lovely cards with the in colours from 2019 to 2021. So we've got this year with them. This one is done just a ordinary background, stamp, cut the middle out and pop it on another cut image. That one was in Seaside Spray. This one's in Pretty Peacock, again just stamping in the same colour on Very Vanilla and using two little squares on the top to give it a bit of interest. This one again is the same stamped image. This one's in, I always forget the name of this one, Rococo Rose. Again, just die cutting the middle out and putting some embellishments on. This one is Purple Posy. And that again is just a plain stamped image and just put some dimensionals, some butterfly sequins on. And that is Terracotta Tile, again just a stamped in the same colour and some cut images out. The whole idea of doing these ones was to do just a plain card and then put them all together and give them as a gift. But I got so carried away with doing the colours and the stamps, I love the stamp set, that I carried on to see what else we could do. And that was Monday's cards. So quite a lot we did on Monday. And these beautiful cards were done for Wednesday's session. So this is using the lovely ornate garden embossing, 3D embossing folder. All these lovely flowers. That's cut at a smaller image than the card layer, but full length. And then a piece coming across. We introduced the Pear Pizzazz leaves to give it a little bit of depth, and this gorgeous ribbon that we've put on, and that's in Seaside Spray, and this one is in Rococo Rose, and again using that lovely ribbon as the layer underneath, gives it a little bit of sparkle, and then joining it with the bow on the top. I needed a few more thank you cards, so I thought that was quite apt. And they are beautiful. I'm so pleased about this one. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to turn out, but it's turned out beautiful. Love them. So today we're having a go at some fun fold cards. It is going to be a bit of a full-on because I'm trying to get 2 cards done for you today. Again, using the beautiful Friendship. Now I've put on a link on the page that you're looking at. It shows all the products that I've used. And if you go in there, it's already in the basket. So what you need to do is to click the ones that you don't want. So it leaves the ones that you do. It's a really brilliant idea from Stampin' Up. It just gives you everything there. So you just need to decide what you want. So I've created that and it's on this post. So if you're looking at this, then you'll see it on the post there. So let's clear this away and then we can start our cards. By the way, if you do like the cards that I make and you'd like to be notified when I go live, please press the follow button and share the video with people that you know, so that people get to know that there is some card making going on. So this is the one that I am going to do today, and I can't remember the name of it. I think it's let me just have a look. I've got it on the background, just bear with me a moment. And it doesn't say. Oh well. It's a kind of a I don't know, theatre card. I'm not quite sure what they're called. Anyway, it's quite a nice card because it stands up on the mantel shelf like this. It has a bar across the top like this, and then it folds flat to go in your card like this. So that's the kind, and this score line shouldn't be here. This is my mistake. I scored it wrong, but once we get the backing in there, you won't even know it. I might just run my bone folder down the back there, just to reinforce that we're not folding it there. There we go. So that's the back of the card. Just run that down there. Not doing a very good job of this morning. Perhaps we'll do it across. Perhaps that'll be better. Yeah, that seems to be better. Why I didn't do that in the first place, I don't know. There we go. So once we get the backing on there, you're not going to see it very much. So we want to do some stamping on this. This is a bar that goes across, and then these little pieces go on here. And then you've got two more for the inside, and then you've got the backing here. So we'll start with this one first, because then I can get my greeting done first of all. So the greeting I'm using is from the stamp set, and it is this one here. A very big congratulations and best wishes to you. And we're going to use Highland Heather because the Purple Posy that I use, the stamp, this is Purple Posy cardstock, but the ink pad I was using, the ink has become unstable now and is not printing true to colour, which is why they took it out in the first place. Because Stampin' Up! Are very good at making their products really good. They will not ever put anything out that is substandard or risky in any way. They really do produce really good products. So I'm leaving this because I've just tried, what I was doing was just trying Stampin' Off to see if I could get that colour lighter, but it's not that light, so I'm going to use the sentiment as it is, straight down on the top of the card here. There we are. So that's the sentiment. A very big congratulations and best wishes to you both. Oh, well, to you. It should be to you both because it's for a couple, but that'll be fine. Right, so that's that one. And that, we can put that out of the way till the next one. Now I'm stamping on a mat here because these are photopolymer stamps and there is no cushion between the stamp itself and the pad that it adheres to the block. So as with the red rubber stamps, there's a cushion on, so you just need that little extra when you are stamping. So we're going to have this long one here, and what I'm going to do on this one is to no, I wasn't going to do anything on that one. I'll come to that one in a minute. These two here, I'm going to have two of them using the little rose, and then two of them with this lilac or wisteria stamp. So I'm going to stamp off because I want the lighter image. I'll just bring that in there, stamp off, stamp off, and bring it on this side. There we are. Oh, that's caught an edge already. Right. See if we can get that into the stamp. Oh, no, we'll turn it over. Turn it over. I can see where that's come because I've got a ink on the top there, so I'm just going to wipe that off the corner. Right, so if that's that way, then we need to do this way. So do that again. I can't remember whether I stamped off that one now. There we go. Very subtle. So they are going to go on the inside, I think. What I might do is finish them and then decide where they're going to go. That might be a better idea. Right, so I should have another one of those somewhere hiding. So there we go. So these are going to be the single rows, so we're going to have one stamped off there and one there. Whoops. There. And then again the same for this one. There we go. Quite subtle, but very nice. I'm just going to clean that stamp because it's a bit pink. And that one. There we go. Get that on the old stamp and scrub later. So that's those. I was going to put a centre in those. Now where's that gone? Up there. So there we go. So which way round is that going to go? In that way, I think. So we might do that in the darker colour. What do you reckon? Oh, that is a bit too dark. Let's go in. No, it's not going to show at all. So it is all or nothing. There we go. Oh, that one's upside down, so we need to turn that one round and a little bit, and then just a little bit on the edge there. Oh, that's turned out quite nice. I like that. And the stamp is cleaned, so there we go. Right. Now we want a little bit more embellishment on this one, so It depends whether we're going to have this one at the front. Because these bits at the bottom you're not going to see. So it's just going to be the bits at the top. So whether you have it that way around, oh, I quite like it that way around. I like that, yeah. We'll have it that way round, I think. I quite like those. Yep. And then these ones I think we'll have in the middle here, because then you can see all of that lilac. And then what I'm going to do is to put a little bit of the roses and the wisteria just on the edge. So we'll have that one there and put them in together. Something like that. And then on the other side, you can have a bigger one. There we are. And maybe just a little one coming off here. Like that. And what I'd like to do is to carry on this one down here. And just another one here and there. So you've got the whole, oh, a little bit of fluff on that one. Wonder if the cat's been in here again. Well, she does wander in sometimes. So let's adhere this onto here and then we can go to the next step. So I'm just going to cover that up so I don't get my hands in it. Oh, looks like I might need a new glue soon. There you are. So there's that. I don't know whether we can get that bit off. This is a mono sand eraser. Mono, you can get them off the internet. They're really handy. They will take just a little bit of the card away, the surface of the card, but it means that your little ink blotches disappear. I don't think this one might be because it's a bit too deep, but that little one on the you have to just be very careful on how you rub, because you don't, if you rub too hard you'll rub a hole in it. And then once you finish that, if you go over it with a proper rubber, I don't have one to hand, but I've got this adhesive rubber, and it just smooths out the cards, you'd never know. So there we go. So let's put these on. So I was going to have my roses on the outside and have these on the inside. Let's go with that. Just leaving a little border around and try and key in with the one beside. Before I put this one down, because I turned the page over, I'm just going to run my bone folder around the edges, because it will, because when you cut card, there is an edge to the card. So then when you turn it over, the edge changes, because you cut the card and the edge goes down, so sort of round the edges. But if you turn it over, that edge then is standing up. It's only a very little difference, but it just means that it lays better on the card. So just following that middle part there. And down. And these little bits on the other side. No, not that one. So these are the bits that you'll see at the front of the card. And down, there we go. There we are. So that's your card at the moment. And this one, what we're going to do with this one is we're going to stamp the very large image and then cut a little bit out of it. Don't know quite why. I think maybe my blades need to be changed. Not quite sure. So this is my large image here. So we're going to stamp on here. So it's a large image, so I take the ink pad to the stamp rather than try and take the stamp to the ink pad, because it's almost the size of the ink pad. So I'm just going to stamp that off and stamp on. There we go. Just leave it a few seconds. I'm going to do that on full strength and see what you think. Yeah, I quite like that as full strength. I think I'm going to leave that and cut it out as full strength. So into the cleaning pad. There we go. So what I'm going to do here is just close that one up. I'm going to cut this big image out here. So we're going to go round here like this, just leaving the tiniest of edges. Just see, there we go, turning round. You've probably been told this before, but if you keep your scissor hand still in one place if you can, and turn the paper, you'll get a much smoother cut. I think everybody says it now. It just makes it so much easier. I used to hate fussy cutting, and I know I've said that before. But it's come a little bit easier since I've learnt the knack. And it does take practice, because you do want to move your hand. So that's cut the whole image out, but I'm going to trim this just to get this large element here. I think that will be too big really to go on here. We'll try it and see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we could get away with that. Ooh, maybe we will. Maybe we'll leave it like that. Right, I've got some more here, which I want to do some leaves with. There we go. I think for this one we'll use the large leaf. I've got the little one out, but I will use the larger one for this one, I think. So that's in Pear Pizzazz. Oh, wrong one. Take that one off. And again, just a couple so that I can put them round the flower. Whoops, that was a bit close. Let's do another one. There we go. Oh, time's going on, so I don't think we'll be able to get the other one done. Never mind, we can perhaps incorporate it into one of the ones next week. Or I'll do the picture and then I'll do the card and then post it. Post it on my site so you can see it. So again, just very quickly just round here, right the way round. There we are. That's one. There we go. Oh, the sun's coming out. How lovely. Might even get a sit in the garden later. Oops. Just make this one the last one, otherwise it's going to go on for ages and ages. There we go. Right. So that's that. We'll take those bits away. Put them in there. And I just want to put a bud just on the side. Just give it something different. Just stamped off and just in the side there. I might go over with that full strength. Yep, like that. And then just perhaps one on this side. There we go. There we are. Get that in cleaned off as much as you can. Right, now this one gets adhered to this. That one can go now. Not doing any more stamping. There we are. So just putting this on here, just leaving an equal edge all around, if you can. It's the most difficult one to put down, these long ones. But there you go, that's done that. And then this one will just go like this up on dimensionals. So the way this the way you get this on here is to fold the card down like this, and then you put glue on this side, so it just attaches to this side. Just meeting those up and just leaving that down, folding that in like that. And then just putting glue on this side, just here. Just needs a little bit of glue on that edge. Come on, that's it. Oh, rather a lot. All or nothing with me, I'm afraid. There we go. So just going to hold that down, just to make sure that that sticks. Adheres, so it's nice and straight. Make sure it's right at the bottom and right to the side, and then there you are. So that's how the card stands up. Now with this one, just get some dimensionals, and you just want to put them on the base under here. You don't want them to come up here, just on this bit, so we can use those strips that we've got here. I'm just making sure I've got that the right way. There we are, so it's on the bottom half. Just make sure we've got that one. No, we want it on the other side. Wrong side, Barbara. There we are. Yep, and then we can put another one up here. There we go. We'll take all of those off. Take that up there, and then tiny little dimensionals for these, and you only want it on the base. So we'll have one in there. Come on. That's because I've got the dimensional there. Perhaps we'll just lay this one flat then, because I've already got a dimensional there, haven't I? So I could catch that under there, like that. You don't want it protruding any further than here, simply because you've got the stand. So you don't want that to go any further than that. So I've got one more somewhere. Perhaps I could put that there, just like that, and that catches that dimensional there. And then you've got a bit of greenery out there as well. There we are. I will cut that one out and pop it up there, because I think that makes the whole shoot then. So there we go. Well, I hope you liked that. Sorry I couldn't get the other one done. As I said, I did say it was a bit full on, but I'll get the other one completed and then put it on my my Facebook page, and then you can have a look and see what you think. Thank you so much for joining me. As I say, if there's anything you want, just message me and we can sort that out for you. Okay then, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.